Welcome back to the third part of this tutorial, guys. Now let's take care of the result. So I'm going to exit out. Okay, these are the lines of code for the data. Okay, just have another good look at it, and let's bring it down again, and there. That is it. Okay, we now want to go back to our design view, and let's double click on the result. It's coming up. There we go. So I'm going to press enter. What I want to do with the result is I am going to declare, or no, I'm going to create an array. Let's say int score, and I will make that about 9. That is fine. That's my array done. Now the first array is always a 0, so I'm going to say 0. That'll be, let's just enter all of these. We need 8 of those. Okay, and add one more underneath here. So this is going to be 8, so this will be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So that's the very first array, is always a 0. Okay, now the data that will go in the very first one is going to be equals. I will have to convert whatever data I have inside that very text box, which is convert to int 32, and what I'm converting is going to be the text content that I have in here. Txt score 1 dash text. So that's my very first one taken care of. I'm going to repeat the same thing for the others, so just copy that, paste, and this, yeah, just paste that in there. So this is score number 1, score 2, score 3, score 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There. Now let's add up all of this. So if you're wondering the scores, here are the scores. Let me show that to you. There we are. Okay, those are the score text box. So let's go back in there. Now I want to add up all of the scores from score 0 to score 7, I mean. So grab that and paste that in here. Okay, so we add another one, and so on, so up to 8. There we have, and that is it. We have 8 now, entire comma there. Okay, I'm going to number them accordingly. That is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There. Okay, now I've added up all of the content in here, and it's stored inside array number 8. It's called number 8. So in here I'm now going to say LBL total score dash to text. Since this component is only takes in text or string character, I'm going to have to convert it back to string. So to do that, all I just need to do is to say convert column to string. There we go. And whatever I'm converting back to string, I will have to put that in the inside that bracket. And what I'm converting is call number 8, and paste that right in here. There we go. Okay, so that is taken care of. Now if we go back out here, we are able to add whatever score we have in there, and straight it goes in here. So let's use that very score that we have here to determine what grade, either first class, second class, upper, or third class, and so on. So let's come down in here. We then use an if statement. Let's say if score 8 is less than and equals to 700, so I'm going to base it on 700, and above that will be first class. Okay, take a good look at it, bring it down now. If it's greater than and equals to 700, then we say LBL ranking dash to string we have as follows. Because there, so that will be first. That should be in the quote first class. There, we have a first class student there. So let's copy this, and for the rest we just use else if it's 600, that will be second class upper. 600 and above, that will be second class upper. Second class upper, that's how you write it. Second 2-1, 2-1 upper. Yeah, something like that. That's correct. And if it's 500 and above, then that becomes 2-2. Okay, that's 2II. That's how it's written. If it's 400 and above, that will be third class. Alright, and if we have 300 and above, that will be certificate of higher education. And if we, assuming we have 299, let's say less than 200, less than and equals to 299, then that will be a fail. There we go. So my conditions are in place. We can even try it out now, but I won't be able to add any details in there. Well, now let's add some details. I should be able to do that. So I'm going to select all of these first, because I've officially disabled those content. So come in here, enable it so that I can enter data in there directly. Run the program now and see. Okay, decision time. So I'm just going to enter whatever in there. There. So check that out. Results. There we go. That is fine. Okay. So let's see others. Third class. Certificate of higher education. That's a fail. Alright, so it is working. So let's check out first class. See how that works too. as first class. That is fine. Alright, so now let's do one thing, because you can end up and enter more than 100 in there. I don't want that. I want that to be prevented. So in that case, I'm going to go back in my code here. So let's go right down here. So I'm going to use another if statement right underneath here. This is the first if statement. There's another if statement here. Okay, I think it would be wise to just kind of like enter comment there. Check if it's over 100. Okay, so right underneath here, so let's say if the very first one, which is score 0, if score 0 is greater than 100, greater than 100 there. So we now want txt score 1 dot text. We want it cleared. Oh no, converted 0, because we have a default value in there already. We convert that to 0. So let's clear whatever, in case we have anything in here. We have to clear it. Clear whatever we have in here, and let's clear whatever we have inside total as well. LBL, let's type in LBL total. LBL total. Okay, get that cleared. I'm going to clear the date as well. So let's say LBL date. We clear that as well. Okay, let's try this very first one out. We can just copy and paste it for the others. Okay, let's see that run. Alright, try that out. So I'm going to make this about, first of all, let's just check it out with that to make sure it's working. There, that's fine. So let's go for something more than 100. Result, there we go. Okay, so when this one is cleared, what I would like it to do is, I like it in fact to clear everything out, and let's get it focused so that the user know that the mouse is waiting for you to add something in there. Okay, so that is fine. Now let's add something reasonable. There, that is fine. Alright, exit out. That's good. So let's come up here. I'm going to, okay, first of all, get rid of the text content we have in here and come down here. That would be focus. There, that is it. There. So your mouse will get focused straight there immediately. Okay, pointing out, look, you need to add something in here. So I'm going to copy that, and that is for 1, while this one will be 2. Okay, now we have 3. I'm just copying and pasting. Now this will be, this array will be array number 2, and the text content here is 3 and 3. 4, that is 3, 4 here, and 4 right here. That's 4. We have 5 here, 5 here, and let's take care of another one. So this is going to be 5, and this is 6. Now final, no, 5, 6. Okay, let's, yeah, we need about 2 more. Yeah, come down here, paste. This is 6, and this is going to be 7 and 7, and finally we have 8. So this will be 7, and this is 8 and 8. All right, okay, that is it all taken care of. So let's run it and see how that's gonna look like. It's working fine the first time anyway, so hopefully there's no problem. Okay, let's run it. Run. Okay, now guys, let's try this out. So I'm gonna have about 40 in there. Let's see what's gonna happen. And there we go. So it's gonna get rid of one. I'm get rid of all of these and get focus on maybe the last one. I think there we go. I was right there. Then now let's enter the right data in there. That is good. Okay, that's nice. All right then, so let's exit out. These ones are not doing anything for me yet. Okay guys, there is something that I kept leaving out that is meant to be the dates. Let me show it to you guys. All right, you see when I enter whatever in here, the date is not there yet. Okay, so let's take care of the date. So I'm going to exit out, and that is going to be the result button. So let's come right down here, double click on the result button, and right here you see where we display the total score. Underneath I am going to enter the date. So I'm going to come right down here. First of all, let's call the object date. That is date time, and I'm going to just give it a name. Let's call it DT, or we can call it result date. Let's say result date. Result date. That is going to be equals date time column now. There. And let's assign result dates now straight into or onto the LBL date dash text, and that will be equals result date dot now dot to long. We can use either long or short. Let's see if there should be a short. There's short string. No, okay, let's use long. Yeah, long date string. There we go. There, and semicolon. Okay, that should take care of the date. So I'm going to run that now. Let's save it and just click on run. Okay, decision time. Let's try this out. And I'm just going to go over the top there and click on that. Alright, so let's enter the correct value. There we go. Look at that. That is fine. Okay, now let's take care of these two. Okay, so 1 2 works out and this works, and we also need to take care of this, but let's take care of the exit and reset first. So I'm going to exit out, and I also need to disable all of this because I'm going to be using codes to enable them. So let's go back in here. Now double click on exit. There. And the first thing I want to do is I'm going to create the following function, which is dialog results. So I'm going to say Windows, System Windows, column forms, that should be there. That is wrong, that was supposed to be column. Do that again. Okay, that's fine now. And I'm now going to say column dialog result, and the name of my dialog results, I'm going to just say that it's going to be I exit. Alright, so I exit, we're taking the following argument. So let's say I exit equals message box column show, and what do I want you to show the following argument, confirm if you want to exit. First argument taken care of. The next argument is going to be the project title. Let's say student result system, then followed by the next argument that would be for the buttons. Let's say message buttons, and I'm going to make that column yes or no. So end user have the option of selecting yes or no. So the next argument, enter a comma there. We might as well bring this down. It's going to be message box icon. Where is it? That is it right there, message box icon, and the icon I intend to use is going to be question there, and connect that out. Now let's check the inputs selected by the user. So we use an if statement. Now if I exit equals dialog, no, that would be system Windows and so on. Grab all of that, paste that here. Equals system Windows column yes. Okay, in that case we want application.exit. Application column exit. There, that is the exit taken care of. Of course you can always type in exit alone, application.exit, but guess what, supposing there's an error, at least this will give the user an option to select if they want to exit or not. So let's run it and see. Okay, I'm going to click on exit. You see what I'm talking about, and those are my 4 arguments: the title, the question sign, confirm if you want to exit, and the buttons. So no, I'm going to click on no. Yes, I do want to exit. Okay, now let's take care of the reset. So for the reset, I'm going to double click on reset, and I'll call each individual component there. I'm going to just say txt student ID, there we go, dash text equals clear. That is it. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing for the others. So txt first name clear, txt surname clear. Move that up, txt address clear, and so on. I'm going to speed that up because that's easy for you guys to take care of, and that's all there is to it. That is taken care of. Okay, take it from the top and bring it down. There we go. Alright, that's taken care of. Okay, the next thing that I would like to achieve now is you see this cost selector. So when I double click on it, I want it to be able to, or if a selection is made, actually I want it to populate all of the other information in here. So let's double click on it. I'm coming here. So using an if statement again. So if CBO calls, there we go, that is it right there. Double click on that, dash text. If it's equals nothing, select a course, then all of the above will be cleared. So let's come in here, move that up, txt course code, we clear that. Okay, just clear that there. Okay, then txt faculty clear as well, txt dean of faculty clear, and we have txt program leader clear, txt course tutor clear that. Else, okay, I'm going to copy all of this. Else, I want the following information, so come down here. Else if this one is, let's say it's BSc serious, BSc serious games, then the course code will be maybe BSc there, and the faculty, let's say school of computing. Okay, now the dean of faculty, let's say that is Professor Kingsley Wills, and program leader, you can just call that Ade Echo. Okay, now let's say Isa Eweko. Yeah, there. Now the course leader here, we can call that, no, this one should be a doctor. Yeah, let's put a doctor in there. And the course leader here, we can just say Dr. Ali Rhyme. There we go. So let's do the same thing for the others. I'm going to copy that and paste that in here. I think we have about 6 conditions anyway. So let me speed that up now that you guys get the whole idea. And that is it, all done. Okay, have a good look at it. there. Alright, two more thing, or three actually. The next thing is I'm going to select all of these my text box and get them disabled again, so that you won't be able to enter any data in on any of them, only if you select something here. Okay, that is fine. So you see this very combo box, I'm going to double click on that very combo box. Now we're going to use an if statement to carry out one or two functions. So let's move that up so that you guys can see. So I'm going to say if cbo mode 1 dot text if is empty, then the following txt score that will be, the value will remain at 0. There we go. And enable, that will become false. txt score number 1 dash enabled, that will be equals false. There. Else, so let's come down here, just enter else. This will come true. Open up curly braces, that becomes true. And we also want it to clear whatever content we may have in there. So grab this so that we can enter data in there. Delete. And we also want it to set focus. So here we just say focus. There we go. That is it. That's the very first one taken care of. Okay, I'm gonna copy it, but before then let me run it so that you see how it works. Run. Now you see all of the text box are all disabled. So if I click on this and select a subject, there we go. So it's enabled. We can then enter a value in there.